Hi, my name's Amanda Wheelock. I'm the nurse manager at New Beginnings Pregnancy and Family Support. You don't get to be with us in the center, and so today, some of those whom we serve have graciously agreed to share their experiences at New Beginnings. And as you listen to their stories, I really want you to think about the fact that their stories are possible because of you. What you give enables their lives to be impacted for good and for life.
I am a nurse. I'm a mom of two. In the new year will be 4. And I've been happily married for almost 12 years. And we just relocated back to this area a year ago. With my background in NICU nursing, I just had this really strong feeling that there was potentially twins because I was so sick so early, I tested positive so early, I was growing so big so fast, and so I was only 7 weeks along, and I was like, oh, my ultrasound isn't scheduled for 3 more weeks, but I can't wait anymore. And so my husband and I and my mom and our kids, we all showed up at New Beginnings like, hey, can we just pop in and just peek on the ultrasound? It's very different from the hospital setting. It's much more relaxed. The fact that the whole family's just welcome there is amazing. The kids played on the floor and interacted, and she was fine with that. At one point, my daughter was up kind of in my lap, and we just were all experiencing it as a family. You're not rushed through it. Your questions are answered, and it's a really relaxed and comfortable setting. I think they're a gem for our area and our town.
We hadn't really, weren't prepared to have a baby. It kind of came kind of fast. In 2 days span, we went, yeah, we're going to get our grandson someday, until we got our grandson. When Daniel was placed with us, my daughter said, you need to go to New Beginnings. I'm like, well, isn't that just for pregnancy people? She kind of held my hand because she's like, really, honestly, this is for you too. And I'm like, I am a grandma. I don't think, the pregnancy center would be something for me. And so when I came in, they said, well, do you need help with this? Or is this something you need? Is this something you are interested in? When they would name the topics off. I'm like, oh, yeah. So, yeah, I think they're pretty well versed on what somebody would need at that stage that they would need it. Well, I really enjoyed the younger, like when around 8-9 months classes, because a lot of that I had forgotten. And like, oh yeah, they're, if they're teething or things like that. Because like I said, it had been, quite a while since I've had a baby. I have quite a few grandkids, but, I could send them home when they have problems. I didn't think I would be restarting over again. They make you feel like you're not alone and you're not crazy for making that decision. They are showing God's love in a tangible way, and it's very important and it's very needed.
I'm Rebecca and this is Charlie. I moved to the area about 5 years ago where I met my husband, and it's now where I call home. And we've just been having fun these past 4 months, getting to learn how to be mom and dad to our first little guy here. When we were getting close to the end of our pregnancy, some friends of ours actually had a due date within a few days of us, and they told us about New Beginnings. I didn't realize it was just like an open to anyone. I guess I kind of assumed it was like a crisis pregnancy center. Once our friends had told us that, I was like, oh, well, we better check that out. So the main thing that we've been using is that Earn While You Learn program. So we watch different classes online, and through that we've been able to receive a pack and play. We will be receiving a new car seat, a breastfeeding starter pack, and lots of diapers. If you're trying to learn and figure out, okay, how do I take care of a baby? There's a lot of baby 101 info. I'm one of the first of my friends to have a baby. I don't have any sisters. So just knowing what was normal made me feel more at peace and not nervous about what was happening. I like to know what to expect, so it was really helpful. There were those types of things that I wanted to learn about, but I didn't really know exactly where to look, because online you never really know if the information that you're getting is good or not so good if you're just Googling, because it can go definitely either direction on Google. My husband and I just keep referring to it as a huge blessing, because it's always been a priority to us for me to be able to stay home as a mom. That's always been a dream of mine when we had kiddos. And just the season of life we're in, this has been, not an exaggeration, a huge part in being able to do that.
I have 5 kids. I just had my 5th little girl in March. We were going through a period of financial struggle, and actually at the clinic in town at Grand Itasca, the OB referred me, because I was under a lot of stress, and she referred me to one of the social workers, and actually the social worker referred me to New Beginnings for some financial help. I think maybe we were one of the first people who got help through the rental assistance program, so they helped us out with rent for 2 months, which was just huge for us, and that was right around the holidays. We actually were hugely blessed, and we were the recipients of getting Christmas donations. People from the community donated Christmas gifts, and so our 4 children got the Christmas gifts that were donated for that, and that was just a huge blessing for us. We were not in a position where we could have provided Christmas. We got a car seat, we got a new pack and play, we earned some gas cards by taking classes. I think we've earned some diapers. We were able to utilize the clothing closet. I know I got a lot of cute outfits for my newborn baby through there. I could feel really relaxed going into labor and bringing her home, because I knew I had everything I needed to take care of her at home, and that was a good feeling, to just feel prepared and not have to worry about, do I have clothes for her, do I have a new car seat and a pack and play, but just really feeling like our needs were met. They're there just to support you in any way that you need. I would recommend New Beginnings to anybody in the community, and I always try to spread the word to any new moms that I know too, that they can go get help there if they need it.
Our community is so blessed to have this center and this place for women to go to, whether they just want an ultrasound or whether they're like in desperate need of some direction or like real true encouragement. It is a place that should always be here.
I would really like to thank the staff and for them helping, and of course the people that are donating and financing this, because this has got to be a big expense.
Volunteers are our bread and butter, and we need them more than ever because our centers are busier than ever. We have volunteers that sort clothing, stock supplies in our boutique, package up diapers. We have volunteers that write thank yous, fold newsletters, clean, and even fix things. You can come and help us at booths, at community events, walk with us during parades, and help us with our events and fundraising. Getting our name out there and letting people know who we are and what we do allows us to reach those people. You will change lives and save lives, and that's what New Beginnings is all about. We are here to help.
We appreciate our donors more than ever because Minnesota is changing. We are going to stand firm in what we believe regardless of what's going on in the state. And because of that, we're going to lose grants, or we're not going to be able to apply for certain grants. And so more and more, we need people to stand by us and donate and be willing to sow into our ministry.
So we would just like to say thank you. Whether you're sponsoring an event or you're donating something to the boutique or volunteering your hours, because of what you do, we are able to continue the services we do at New Beginnings. Babies' lives are being saved and lives are being changed.
I'm reminded of the verse from Jeremiah 29:11 that says, "The plans I have for you, declare the Lord, are for good, not for harm, for a hope and a future." When you come alongside of us as we serve these women, men, children, and babies, that's what you're helping us do, is give them hope and a future. We want the opportunity to share God's love in a way that they decide to accept Him and that they get to spend eternity with their loving Father. So please pray that those opportunities happen and that we have the right words, that we have the right actions, that God is in everything we do. Thank you.